no, Madam Vice President didn't just cop an attitude with those protesters because you didn't really want to hear what they had to say because you were talking. Well, guess what? You didn't call for a ceasefire. You just enabled your stupid president, Joe Biden, and let him continue to spread lies around all of this and not call for a ceasefire. Then when you're talking and they're talking about the fact that you won't call for a ceasefire, that so many people have died, people are displaced, people are living in tents, people are starving, people are dying, people have had to eat a whole donkey. I just found that out today. I was looking at Bison's Instagram, and she was talking about how this poor family ended up eating a whole donkey, okay? And then a little girl passed away from starvation. It's what's going on in Gaza right now. And the fact that you don't want to hear what those protesters have to say about what's going on over there and why you and your stupid president won't call for a ceasefire until all the Palestinians, and I'm not just talking about in Gaza, and all the Palestinians in Gaza and the West Bank are dead, and then you go and let Israel go over to Lebanon and Jordan and everywhere else, and you don't want to hear what they have to say because you're talking. Get out of my face. And this is what I'm talking about. I didn't even want to vote for Joe Biden. I didn't want to vote for Kamala Harris. I knew Kamala Harris was Miss Prison, sending so many black and brown people to prison on a rapid rate, disgusting, and then had the absolute gall and nerve to become vice president. And then has done nothing. Has literally done absolutely nothing. Half the time I'm like, where is Kamala? What the heck is she doing? She's just there? Like, she just has the title and then just nothing with it? Like, I'm very confused. What is going on, ma'am? What is going on? Like, be serious. Be so serious. Like, what are you absolutely doing? You're doing nothing. Then you come out and you speak a little bit about this and a little bit about that, and then you do nothing. You do nothing. And then you let Joe Biden stand up there and speak utter trash and lies that have been debunked several times, and you don't do anything. Then you want to come out and be like, well, yes, Israel has a right to defend themselves, but I think they're taking a little bit too far. But we're not going to call for a ceasefire, and we are going to give them more aid, and we are going to send them more weapons, and we are going to send them white phosphorus so that they can go and punish Lebanon. Because I actually don't care. I just want people to think I have a heart, but in reality I don't have a heart, because if I really had a heart in the first place, I wouldn't be sending black and brown people to jail at a rapid rate and then become vice president and just watch a whole genocide happen. No, I wouldn't do any of those things. She gets on my nerves. She gets on my nerves so much. And the fact that she has these holiday parties and she invites all these celebrities to come to her place, and she did that 50th hip hop celebration, whatever, but you can't do your job worth a dime. But you can have all these celebrities come over, and that's what I hated about the Obamas. It's like it felt like they never did their job, but they could have every celebrity in the book come over to their place. Every celebrity was over there. Every celebrity was over there. And that's why they tricked a lot of the black community to thinking they were so cool, because they invited half the black community, half their artists, to come to the White House and do a performance. And so they seemed like they were such cool people. And in reality, they aren't. Because they aren't doing what they're supposed to be doing, and they're war criminals. And it's the same thing with Kamala Harris and Joe Biden. And it disgusts me, and it makes me want to throw up. And it's like, you cannot cop an attitude with those protesters who are reminding you that while you're having this little party and speaking to all these people, that literal babies are dying in Gaza. Men, women, children dying in Gaza. And if they're not dying by the bombs, they're dying because of starvation. They're dying because of diseases. They're dying because of a broken heart, because their humanity is being stripped away from them, and it just disgusts me. And so for you, Kamala Harris, to cop an attitude with those protesters is despicable, disgusting, and shows that you are not a good leader. And you never have been, and you never will be. And I just hope that you don't ever get reelected. And for those saying, but we have to vote them in again, I will never. I will never. Claudia de la Cruz, 2024. That's it. I don't care if she really doesn't have a chance because a lot of you are brainwashed. I don't care. I will not put up with this BS again. And nobody can make me. So, this is a perfect example of their lack of care, their lack of hearing anybody out about what is going on in this world and how they are directly helping. Directly helping because they do not care about people's lives. Ever. Peace in Palestine, peace in the Congo, peace in Sudan, Yemen, peace in Syria, Lebanon, peace everywhere, liberation for all. I'm tired, y'all. I'm tired, y'all. I cannot wait for them to get out of office. They are such despicable people. Claudia de la Cruz, 2024.